Since the dawn of human civilization, you flesh sacks have had the indescribable need to fornicate, defecate, and kill. When push comes to shove, when all other options have been exhausted, humans will always revert to bashing something in with a rock for old timely stress relief.
Is it bad that I can't argue that?
Are you kidding me? No matter the horrid things you do to one another, for the most petty of reasons, you always seem to bounce back with even more destructive power. You should be proud.
This can't be the only thing you've learned from humanity.
I'm a chaos god. I can't help myself. Just be happy humans managed to focus most of your violent tendencies into sports, music, and, of course, video games.
Yes, video games have always been an excellent source of stress relief. Whether it be exploring a magical beach in a strange land to making friends with wondrous creatures. Like you, bud.
Or more like all the wondrous ways to kill hordes of enemies without mercy or reason for the sheer sake of enjoyment.
Video games are about more than just senseless violence. Now, I guess, you do have a point. There has been some points in video games that truly make me question the moral grays of fiction.
Did a story really touch you if you weren't traumatized just a little bit? That brings us to High on Life, a game developed by Squanch Games and has very few lows to make room for some big highs. And trust me, you will get high.
To be clear, not because of the game. Do that on your own time. I'm Beast Lord J, and my crude friend here is Lord Sett, and this is our review on High on Life.
Murder, mayhem, idiotic, destructive chaos.
Please forgive him. This game is not just murder and mindless destruction. The first area of the game will prove that it has a very meaningful and touching storyline.
One of the worst things to come out of modern gaming. Tell me, why do I need a 2-hour backstory as to why I'm taking a shit? Also, touching? Really?
Well, it wasn't cheesy, and I'd like to think that's something you'd appreciate.
Yeah, I guess. I do love that opening that starts like...
Check, hello, can you read me? Buck Thunder, Buck, oh, it's me, Phil, your divorce attorney. Welcome to Buck Thunder 2, Xeno Slaughter, another Buck Thunder game.
Why is my divorce attorney trying to...
She's sending a bunch of her new blood-sucking boyfriends.
Okay.
So go shoot them, just kill them all, Buck, that's the game.
Yeah, that's definitely their type of humor, sure.
Buck, it's me, Phil, your divorce lawyer again. You remember how to move and jump and everything, right? There's shit on the screen that tells you how to do all that stuff. I mean, come on, Buck. This is the second game. You know how to do all this shit.
Sure, yeah. Curious about is why.
Divorce attorney, let me fill you in on what's going on. An alien spaceship landed in your ex-wife's backyard. She fell in love with the leader, and it turns out they're all a hive mind, so she's fucking all of them. What are the odds? I know that...
It turns out they're all a hive mind and they're
How's that for a tutorial? The game starts you off as this classic 90s game action hero on a mission to save his cheating wife from an evil hive mind.
Well, I don't think she needs saving. The hive mind was her new boyfriend. Evil is also questionable. I mean, it seems like you invaded their ship and just started killing them.
Ah, yes. Divorce can be magical like that sometimes. This sequence was a very cool way to introduce some mechanics when you're suddenly pulled from this amazing world into a reality by your sister who just loves snorting that baby powder.
Jeez. We're that type of brother and sister, huh?
For a whole fucking week. We can do
The kind that does cocaine together. Shit.
Here, come on, try some.
Oh, yeah. We definitely do
it's good for your
cocaine together.
depression,
We
right?
must be rich.
Okay, we're totally gonna rage tonight. I can't wait.
That's
No,
a cool...
Whoa, it's
They were
kicking
clever
in.
with that, so
what's wrong with your
this is kind of a cool
face?
way of selecting your
So
type of character,
anyways,
right?
I gotta text Jen and make sure she brings the good shit.
They will go, got high rank in
Don't tell
Wilds.
anyone. That is a secret.
Yeah,
but
well,
everyone
that.
already knows.
She still talks.
It's really, finally, there you are. I felt like I was losing my mind.
Shortly after that, some boring stuff. You don't know what to do with your life, parents mad, blah blah blah, then BAM! Aliens attack and start huffing on a guy. That's when you have your chance. The chance to become the hero you've always wanted to be. Or to just kill a bunch of aliens and start doing cool shit. Is it? Oh, it's the gun. He's kind of dressed like a bounty hunter here. Of course, he spit in my face.
Finally! Oh my god, finally I'm free, thank god! What a nightmare! Listen, can
Morty.
you pull the inhibitor chip out of me? It's the metal thing stuck in me, just pull it out!
What the fuck is that?
Sure.
Oh, that feels so much better, thank you. Yeah, sorry about the spit. I needed to get you infected with the translator microbes. That's sort of how it works. I guess you guys don't have those here yet. Listen.
Kenny, the Gatlian, gives you the Green Lantern moment you've always wanted. You kill a bunch of aliens and escape to an alien world using your childhood home as a base. Now you're no longer just some guy not sure what to do about his petty human life. No, now you have the chance to become a badass alien bounty hunter.
Kenny takes you to meet the ex-bounty hunter, Gene.
Hello?
Damn, one of his eyes are out.
My shit.
Oh my god. It can't be.
What do you want?
You're not the famous bounty hunter Gene Zaruthian, are you?
Who's asking?
You're really Gene.
Yeah.
I mean,
Gene.
he
That's
has a
like
blind
a
eye.
Disappointed?
He's missing
Guess
his
how I
legs
feel.
also, so I
Okay,
can
well,
imagine.
Whoopsies.
The reason for that is because the aliens that attack your planet are essentially the mafia and go around the galaxy hunting alien species that makes great drugs. They have a technology that turns a person's life force into a drug to be used.
Do you even need a reason? Come on! From there, you go to multiple alien worlds, meet other Gatlians with unique powers that turn you into a near unstoppable force. All while making a name for yourself in the galaxy as one of the greatest bounty hunters to have ever lived, and there's no need to talk about anything else.
Sett, that's not how this works. Sorry, he just wants to talk about the gameplay. So you have Kenny,
Morty Flimblaster,
Knifey,
the perfect sane cool guy I'd love to drink with after stabbing someone.
Gus,
Cool ass brother Frog Shotty,
Sweezy,
Needler bitch,
Creature,
a fleshlight that turns your ammo into its ammo.
and Let's Do It.
Let's do it!
Each have their unique personalities, looks on life, and interactions with the player and their actions, and there is a lot of them. I really like the morally questionable choices you can take throughout the story.
And, I'll tell you what, support themes have their spot, but they are not. Whoa, tough guy, hey, look, walk wherever you want. This is a fucking Mac and Cheese Brothers construction site. We ain't done here, but you gotta be careful. Whoa, hey, calm down, what the hell? How do you want to handle this? Maybe we just, move past. You kidding me? You think you could just walk up into a Mac and Cheese Brothers construction site?
Mac and Cheese Brothers construction site.
Walk around like you own the place. There's a goddamn bottomless pit over here, asshole. You think you can survive that? Falling through a fucking bottomless pit?
What? Did you just threaten me?
Okay, David, we're trying to do it. Get out of here, you asshole. You just killed my family right now. Joey, masking with us. How dare you? What's your big deal, bro?
Yeah, I guess you're done, right?
You come here and you kill us like an animal. What's wrong with you? Killing construction workers. Hey, fuck off, you mother. Hey, one brother's not. Well, great. You killed all the weird construction guys. We're free to move along now like we were before we killed them.
Okay, enough of this. The story was simple and clean. I'll admit there was one interesting surprise with one of your allies. Also, okay, the comedy in the game didn't always land, but much of it did, and they used it with the characters, and their development over time was also pretty cool. Instead of something cheap and cheesy, the characters fought often. Your sister was constantly at odds with you. Maybe it's because of the pure white snow withdrawal or the collapse of her life at the rich girl life that she used to have. Everything good coming her way, of course, as well, and just lost it all. But all of the negative pull was out of love for her sibling. Like how real siblings tend to argue. Even with Gene and his involvement with being this scummy guide. I want in.
Sure, yeah, We'll keep him far away from you.
Yeah, thanks. Now, go turn in your bounty at the Bounty 5000. I got it all set up for you.
No, seriously, let me stab him.
We. Oh, really?
Fuck! You have to do everything the fucking UI tells you to do!
Yeah, fuck yeah. Fuck you, Gene, you piece of shit.
I've lived through worse.
Okay, he's tough. Let's try again later then.
Well, yeah, he just healed. Why can't you do that with your legs? Ooh, damn. Right.
Sounds like someone I know.
Seeing his character go through changes in simple ways was satisfying. That goes for the Gatlians and the other comical, unfortunate losers we meet on the way. But enough of that shit. Let's get to the explosions! Where'd he go? Damn, this game is fast. That entire opening sequence being like a Doom game was the perfect setup because this feels like one of the modern Doom games once everything finally gets going. Seriously, the start of the game got old in the combat department due to the lack of variety. But once you got more variety, it started to pick up quickly in the best way. Each Gatling is something familiar and something very different. A pistol, a halo needler, a monster grenade baby spitter. Then they come with their own unique abilities for some very intense action. Add in weapon mods that makes them behave a little different. If you're not feeling one thing, you got a ton of combinations with these modifications for some good old high-octane murder sprees. Their abilities are used to explore the world with your other skills as well. You get the jet boots along with Knifey that work as a grappling hook. Then Gatlians such as Sweezy can summon time bubbles that can make things move much slower than yourself, allowing you to enter once dangerous areas, and that is for all of them. Love the work they put into the dialogue with these skills also. Skills recharge, and I love that they tell you aloud when they're ready with some natural quip, or when they're out of ammo, or even when enemies are in certain situations to attack you. Even unique things like needing to climb up really high and then falling off. Seriously, impressed with the dedication to immersion. Exploration is worth it too. You get these freaky little cards that are fun to look at. Collecting these crystals from enemies allowing you to bring areas from other places to your own for some fun events. Revisiting some of these places can even have new people to speak with. Honestly, these stages are put together really well. Nothing confusing, but great to look at, looking alien worlds that made me want to see more. Then you have the boss fights. No, I'm doing boss fights. These are absolutely the best part of the game. Combat in general is amazing, but the boss fights truly put you to the test. Each one is very unique with how you go about them. Then the deeper you go into the game, each one has different exploits utilizing each weapon. Some bosses require you to solve intricate puzzles while going through their facilities. Some are just very unexpected. The fights themselves can be rough. The first one, for instance, took us for a ride. We only had 2 weapons at the time, yet the options we had to avoid attacks and dodges were plentiful. It just was kinda difficult at first. Then some bosses have you navigating through a bullet hell while avoiding enemies and stage hazards. You add this with one of my most favorite needed things in a video game, and that's replayability. And that's highly possible in this game due to the versatility of the guns and upgrades. Every single gun in the game is useful, and mods give them that personal finish.
In one boss fight, instead of destroying the dangerous mobs, you could mind control them and have them fight the boss for you, or using the slow field, expanding it, letting them rot in the middle of the fight while you set up big moves.
If only they were all this week, you know?
Shit!
You should have stayed Dr. Shoopy. We loved him. You should have quit being Douglas and lived the rest of your life as that guy.
Ooh!
Yo,
Yep. I need to increase my sensitivity a little bit more. Those last few boss fights were truly some of my favorites. Some big nods to some other video game boss fights that felt good to do. If their goal was to create something as action-packed and exciting as Doom 2016, then I feel they accomplished that well in their own way. The music is pretty bubbly at times. It fits the mood of the game pretty well. It's not boring, but it's not distracting. For instance, in the first city, you do get this interesting tune that fits the wild setting of the city filled with weird aliens well. But then you could sit and watch commercials, so many weird commercials, and the music never gets in the way.
Yeah, what is it?
I want you to sleep with Mike.
I've never done that.
Shut up. I know you've slept with him. This has been cleared. Yeah, it's been cleared. We talked about it.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay. And you want me to have sex with him?
Yeah, I actually do.
Like a cuckold thing?
No, it's for comedy's sake.
I don't get it.
Look at it this way. Comedy has been explored every which way. People have done funny jokes. They've done ironic jokes. I want to do betrayal jokes.
Wow.
He was going on about this. I didn't really get it.
So you want me to betray you, and that's funny?
Yeah, we're getting desperate for content. I mean, I'm not opposed to having sex. I mean, I liked it when we did it before.
I mean, yeah, you're way better than him.
Okay, that just hurts, actually.
It really doesn't seem like you're gonna think this is funny. You haven't laughed once this whole conversation.
Oh, no, I don't think this is funny. What the fuck are you? Kiss my girlfriend, Mike. What? Kiss her on the mouth. Okay, remember you're condoning it.
I mean, okay, well, just one little kiss. Okay, what? What was that? What?
Yeah, what? Yeah, that just sounds like you're about to kill them both, to be honest.
When you're laughing, it doesn't feel like you're actually finding this funny. You did. Now have sex with her.
This is really uncomfortable. I mean, I like having sex with Mike most times, but this is just weird.
Weird, like comedy is weird? Like jokes are weird? This is fucking really weird and really drawn out.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't seem like something that people are gonna want to watch. Why are we?
I mean, I'm still watching it.
Have sex with Jenny now. Okay.
Okay.
I'm having sex.
Oh, Mike, you're so good.
Sex noise.
What is that? That's not how you laugh. Yeah, what the fuck? What is that? That's not how you laugh.
This is how I laugh now. It's funny. This is the end of the first episode. This is Space Friends. Thanks for watching.
This month at
Okay.
Felson's Joke Hole. Zubo.
You very much notice when walking around, but when talking to someone, it blends in well. With that being said, none of the music really stood out too much. It was relaxing and good to listen to.
That is until you get to the battle themes. Actually pretty much the same. When you enter combat, depending on the planet, you could have different average battle themes that feel alien. Very exciting. Gets the job done. Some of the bosses had unique themes, but none that I could easily remember. So, no, the music wasn't bad, but it wasn't too memorable. Kinda just fit. Visually, I really liked the look of the game. Although strange, it kind of fit for the aliens, from the guy selling alien jizz to the main villain. They actually had some cool looks for the unique aliens. The rest were simple, bald Play-Doh people. The alien worlds and the effects on weapons all look fantastic. One particular boss fight really played with your mind and showed off what they're capable of. Once again, boss fights had some of the most visually pleasing attacks in the games and actions in the game.
So I think it's time we got to the bad. For no game is perfect, and from our perspective, do our best to explain what we didn't like.
Honestly, not much was wrong. Some little things here and there, but addressing what I feel hurt our enjoyment the most was actually the very start of the game. Nothing to do with the story or even the gameplay directly. It was just so slow. The opening was fantastic. Loved the siblings, then Gene, Gun Morty. Ooh. Then you had to fight enemies and then get to the first boss where you finally got Knifey. Then a few more hours before getting Gus. Gameplay was very repetitive and frankly boring at the start. Maybe as people who play games often we got used to it quickly. Taking nearly 3 hours to get Gus was a lot. To be fair, we did play in hard mode, so we died quite a bit at the start. After getting Gus, everything felt so much better and much faster. After Sweezy, that repetitive feeling was completely gone.
The controls seemed a bit stiff for us. Turning to the left or right was very slow. Even with the sensitivity raised to its maximum, it felt we couldn't turn as effectively as we wanted and would get us killed quite a few times.
Funny, one of the other problems we had was the talking. I know we just got finished praising it, but there is a lot. It's not so much we didn't like it, but sometimes we would be standing at a spot listening and finding ourselves there for over 5 minutes. We learned that we could skip some of it and that was nice. Not that we did, but the option for a second playthrough is great to have. Many of these conversations are very organic and can be funny. For instance, when the team is fighting with each other due to a major gameplay event, a couple of the conversations they had going on a little too long, but we loved it. Once again, they stayed away from anything cheesy while it feeling natural. I mean, as natural as alien guns arguing could be, but you could understand each of them and feel for them while also being entertained. Just some instances felt too long for its own good, but nothing at all we'd take personal scores away from the game.
So the story itself was simple, but we gave a bonus score for the sheer enjoyment of all the characters, including the bosses and their interactions with the guns and the player. Gene's outlook and the little phone messages they send are hilarious. Your little robot friend and are truly enjoyable and truly trying things that makes the world interactive and enjoyable all the way through. The writers should be giving a lot of credit for this because this felt amazing.
Gameplay was absolutely fantastic. Truly an amazing experience. It was fast, exciting, the guns were amazing and were very different from each other that made it fun to experiment and nothing felt like it was lacking. We used every one of them often and their skills for a massive typhoon of fun. Mixed with unique bosses and a constant test of your skills in every situation, and you have something amazing.
The world was colorful and fun to explore. A variety of challenges for those who love to collect and provide much for both combat and out-of-combat experiences.
Music was simple, not bad, and got the job done. But we gave a bonus point to the amazing synergy between all the characters, friend and foe. Even though the dialogues went on for a little too long sometimes and the start of the game was slow, they managed to end on a high note.